welcome back to Cyrus. We're going for a science victory here. It could very well turn into a domination victory though. We will find out. Now, I was editing the last video that was honestly just recorded. I realized that the game volume was incredibly low, so I changed some of the settings in OBS, and hopefully that helps things along. We will find out though. Now, the plan is to try to build a Petra in the city eventually, but as you can tell, it's pretty weak, and we don't really have the best capital yet, but that will change when we start improving some of these tiles and getting some of these chops. Just to recap, China's over here. They have 3 cities with an encampment. That's really not ideal, but we'll figure that out. We are just going to wipe them off the map though, because as far as I can tell, there could be a mountain passage through these mountains over here, leading us to this civilization, which really wouldn't be the worst thing, because we could just kind of put an encampment or something in this city, or even settle a new city over here, because there is some really great science districts, or campus districts, in that direction. But we will find out as the scout makes his way over here. It does seem like there's going to be a mountain passage along here. Now, I'm just going to roll over to the next turn and continue chatting away here. We really need this monument to get our culture up, and we really need to do something about our science. Now, it is still the early game, but it is something I am thinking about. Another thing that we should probably work on is getting suzerainty of this city-state here, just to make them happy. I'm not sure if anyone has it. Nope, no one has it. China does have a COD, which not ideal, because they are a military city-state, and look at this city, right where I wanted to settle. So we are definitely going to have an early war with this dude. But in order to do that very comfortably, I would like my science to be equal with his science. It doesn't have to be above it, but I do want to be equal with it at the very least. Also, in reviewing that last video, I realized I wasn't doing a great job at kind of describing what I was doing every turn, so I'm going to try to narrate that a little bit more and have a better flow to it all. That's the 2 kind of critical analysis things I took away that I could be doing better, and, you know, I'm just starting out, so we'll see. I should improve with that in mind. So, I think that's really it for this turn. We'll roll over again. Another thing I wanted to ask for some feedback on is if you think I should try to kind of edit these videos between turns. It does seem like the turns are taking a little while, which probably stems from the fact I am rocking an incredibly old gaming PC. I am planning on building an actual gaming PC pretty soon here, but it's a lot of money to do that, as I'm sure a lot of you might know. Now, back to the game. This slinger does have a promotion, and we will grab one of these promotions. Garrison's not bad, but I usually just go for volley +5 range strength versus land units, and this could very quickly turn into a land war with China. Garrison +10 combat strength when occupying either an improvement that provides defensive strength or district. Not bad, but these guys will most likely turn into a frontal assault, especially now that they're promoted. We're going to roll over into this next turn. Our monument will be done next turn, and we'll start thinking about what we really need. I should probably build some galleys. God, these barbarians, man. Back for some more, I see. We're going to be able to get a kill on that galley just with those slingers, honestly. We'll just have this guy mosey on up to Tarsus. We
now have the opportunity to appoint.
Oh, we do have a governor available, and I'm just going to go straight for Magnus due to his Groundbreaker promotion, which is +50% yields from plot harvest and feature removals in the city. Now, I don't have any harvest in Tarsus yet, but over here in the capital, which I cannot pronounce, I will assign him because I know for a fact I'm
Our
going to be
governor is now.
shopping some things out. Looks like we are building a settler in 20 turns. That's really not ideal in any way, shape, or form. Our scout here, yeah. Oh, perfect. So this looks like a large desert, and it does seem like there is a pass through the mountains there. What I probably really should have done is swap out my scouts. I'm going to have the scout go over there just to check out what China's doing. We don't want them to settle any further north than they already are. He's going to go back to alert, and we'll roll over. "20 turns is also quite a growth curve.
When you find yourself in a hole.
So what we're going to do is just get this ranged attack out of the way. These barbarians just don't get the message from Persia that we are not going to be messing around this game. If I can improve some of these tiles, I'll get a lot more production come my way. And since I do plan on chopping, I am going to be grabbing pottery. I believe this boosts the value of the chop. And then we should really just go straight for campuses, considering the fact that I'm thinking about a scientific victory. Our science is lagging behind. Building some campuses could help. We can chop them out. But I'm also thinking about iron, because that would reveal a nice strategic resource that could come in handy. Well, not could, but most definitely will come in handy. And it also gives us spearmen, and that would really help us out in the long run. But we also definitely need archers, but we should be able to get this killed. So, pottery, we'll think about what comes next after that. Now, something I am going to check here is era. We have 10 to 39 turns. We are currently in a dark age, which sucks. Just to put that lightly. Yeah, not ideal. We can figure out what we can do about that.
I have filled the water bag
Sweet.
from my people
Another
who come
wonder
to the
found.
desert.
Oh,
Aue,
God.
viator.
I hate
Augusta
Roman
e Roma
always.
imperator
Rome
Caesar
always kind of
Traianus
walks
sum.
with me. He's always
Qui
upset with
ses?
me. I don't know
Qua
why. I
terra
always
patria
send him a
vocas.
delegation. I always make open borders, and the guy is still like, no, I hate you. But if he wants to come over and play in our house, he can feel free to do that. Because we are just going to walk all over this guy. Even though we don't have a military. We'll send him a delegation. Try to make him like us. Well, that might help. We'll see. We will see. Alert there. Next turn. It might be worth it to start changing these productions to some more units. Some more units out there. We're not much gold. Maybe I'll do a builder. Roman settler. And we'll just move this way because we don't want to accidentally snag his settler. We are in no position to be declaring war. I hope this galley comes back, because then we can just destroy him, boost it. Now, I'm tempted to just go straight for the trade route. He's 9 turns, 8 turns, 7 turns on this. We do need 2 galleys for everything. I think what I'm going to do is start with the builder, then I'll do a trader, and then what I'm going to do after that is slinger. And maybe we'll chop out one of the settlers. What we can do is chop out the trader, and maybe even the settler, because we'll get 3 builds off these guys. One of my improvements will be this to boost production. I actually don't think I'll be able to chop these rainforest tiles yet. I think I need one of the civics to do that. I think it's mercantilism. I could be totally wrong on that. But I do know you can't chop them right off and win. It could be lumber yards until we can chop. but the city does need food. Generally, I try to stay away from making a farm right next to the city because you do get some adjacency sometimes with that, like in terms of districts in the future. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we're going to do with that guy. It'd be real nice to start chopping in Tarsus, but we have no reason, like nothing we can do with that. So if we can chop out a settler, where should we settle? This could be a good campus here due to those mountains. We can check the adjacency with this mod. Oh yeah, +3 campus. Perfecto. He is over this guy. Okay. Just hang out right there. Maybe we should settle this city first before we go here. That way we can buy the horse tile. Again, we're only making 6 gold. Not really ideal. But we can figure it out. Once we meet some scientific city-states, sending some envoys over there, and making friends, we'll get some boost to our science. What I could have done too is probably buy a builder. That would be most of our gold. Let's buy a trader actually, because they're cheaper. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is rehouse this guy to Tarsus. I am probably saying that wrong, but you know. Oh yeah, a bunch of Roman warriors. This is he's thinking about something because neither of these bros like me. This guy can't do anything yet. Again, we'll move him here, trade with the capital. Because that will give us culture and gold too. Remember, that's one of the unique perks of Cyrus. +1 culture and +2 gold, +1 appeal, +1 culture for each adjacent holy site and theater square. I definitely want to start thinking about science is probably the wrong way to go with this guy. It's probably culture, because it also adds tourism as I advance through technology and civics trade. It's probably a cultural victory that you're really supposed to work with this guy, and then he can just also slay at the same time. Because I mean, historically, Cyrus, you know, was a king or an emperor. I'm not really sure which one of Persia, and oh man, it's like early. I mean, it's hard to. It's late BC, kind of. Early BC, whatever you want to call it. Probably late because it's like the smaller numbers. And he's famous for going to war with Greece and conquering most of Greece, but then he kind of bailed on that. I can't remember exactly why he bailed, but he bailed, and then basically his
Our
son
city-state neighbors have made a request of us. If we can
murked him. And then I think he got murked. I don't know. It was bloody at the end. That's all I really remember reading about. This is a commercial, yeah, +4 gold with 1. Not really that important to me right now because I need science and culture big time, especially against Rome. Rome's just going to be able to, yeah. So we have 2 targets already identified. Trade with the capital because we get +2 gold, although China has some options. Plus we get some food.
In addition to bringing
This this thing needs food, ASAP Rocky style. So another perk with Cyrus, if I'm not mistaken, is 1 road level above with trade routes. Yeah, roads built in your territory are 1 level more advanced than usual, and I think that's with the trader. The galley's gonna come back. That's really too bad. So that got our gold up. Gotta fill out those trade routes as soon as possible, as soon as they come online. Is usually the style. Now this continent appears to be even bigger than I thought. It could be cool to send them across and start settling over here. But again, I really want to think about closing these guys off. So maybe I'll settle here. I do need these horses. And if I settle here, it's too far away to be worked, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 4 tiles. Not really great. Oh, China declared war on these guys.
Without craftsmanship, inspiration.
What policies do we have now? Oh, we'll plug this in so we can make galleys faster. And then once we can change again, I'll plug this in so we can start building an army. I am building builders, but we still don't have a pantheon, so we'll just wait on that. It could be worth it for that production card too, urban planning. But for now, that suits my needs pretty well. Oh, man, I wish I looked before I did that, because now it's locked behind gold. And we do have the option to get our pantheon. So I just want to look around and see what's up. See what pantheon we have. I'm going to kind of look through these for a second. I might clip the video while I do that. River Goddess is usually kind of cool, but I don't really have any rivers in my empire yet. This could be useful because I plan on building some wonders, but I'm not going to hedge my bets on that. Divine Spark, 1 great person point from Holy Sites. Could be useful. Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Marshes, oasis, and desert floodplains. I don't think I have any of those. I'm not going to have too many fishing boats. I don't have that many pastures. Camps, I don't have any. Plantations, I'll have some of them. City Patron Goddess, plus 25% production towards districts and cities without a specialty district. That could help, but it's only going to help each city once. And these two, I don't think I have that many breathtaking appeal tiles. So to check appeal, we can just go to lenses, go to appeal, or you can press 2 on your keyboard. But my keyboard is kind of sticky. As I said, this is a super old laptop. And I don't have any breathtaking appeal. Eventually I'll have these, but not really. So this is tough. This is tough, this game. It's been a minute. I guess maybe we'll hedge our bets. I know I just said I didn't want to hedge my bets on this one, but maybe we'll just send it and go for that. Holy site. Well, I could build a holy site over here, but it's gonna take forever. Oh, well, we're gonna have a quarry coming online pretty soon. That's just faith. But we can do that, because I am going to try to start a religion. Catholicism's taken, that's fine. I'm gonna be honest, I go for Judaism. But in this game, maybe we'll just make our own. Come up with a fun name for it.
No man ever wetted clay.
Not pottery. So we'll put a granary in this Kia. Hopefully we can figure out how to up the city's production too. Choose research. I have thought about it. I'm going right for science, and then we'll go for ironworking. Because maybe we can kill 3 barbarians. I think I've killed 1 barbarian unit. We can farm a resource, probably. This guy crossed the river. We're gonna have him go up here, and then kind of explore the coastline. See who else we can run into. keep on going. See what this looks like. Because really what I could do, I could settle this city. These cities are really far apart, but it is what it is. And then I can start sending settlers over here, and I could claim basically from this area all the way down the map. I'll leave this guy alone, like this, and hopefully stop Rome. Oh, this river, or this river. This is the only mountain pass, so we do have to protect that, because if Rome does decide to start messing with us, that is most likely where we can kind of choke point him. I'm going to move this warrior over to here, just so I can see what's going on with this city-state. I really don't want China to take it, and if China does take it, when we get immortals, we will use those to just start taking China.
नमस्कार, मैं मोहनदास गांधी हूँ।
Lovely, we just met
मेरे
Gandhi.
लोग मुझे बापू कहते हैं,
That's cool.
पर कृपया मुझे मित्र कहें।
That's cool. Yeah. Would you like to sample our
Vivissimas tui regni, regiones delipendas ostibus dauisti.
military
Num
tempo?
propagatio adio te terret?
Big time. As I said, no matter what I do, Rome always hates me. I don't have enough gold, I guess.
Technologies and civics.
I do. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So we are in a normal age. That's really all I cared about hitting is a normal age. We have mobility. So immediately we're going to turn this guy online. I think that's the Pantheon I chose. Yeah, plus 2 faith from that. Have him go alert there. Keep on walking down. Yurvin, that's a religious city-state. Slowly getting a road built between these two cities. I just hate Rome. I mean, I like playing as Rome, but I don't actually like Rome when they're playing against me. They're just so annoying. Oh man, yeah, I'll chop this guy out. That's the plan, right? Did I remove the settler? Slinger, perfect. I should have gone archery maybe, but whatever. Warrior. That should be good. I'm gonna go galley. At the turn of this era, I need to start thinking really how I'm going to do things. I can't believe China's trying to take that. I'm gonna be so mad. We'll take it back from China if they take it. Just trying to get a better view on it. So this can be chopped out. Just keep on moseying around the map, brother. Go next turn. I wonder if that's connected or if it's coast. It's probably just coast right there. Yeah, coast here. So we'll have to come back down here, loop around. I imagine. Seems like the coast kind of goes like that, but we'll figure it out. You are going to chop. It yields 67 production. How much production is that? All right, so that will bring him down to almost no turns at all. Yeah, 4 turns. The era ends pretty quick, but I don't know if it's in 4 turns. 7 turns, perfect. We won't have a city settled, but we'll get the era score next era. He needs to be careful. Now, as I said, I don't love putting farms there, so what I'm going to do with my last build charge is build a farm right there. Oh, I probably should have gone for the amber, because that's another luxury. But, you know, mistakes. How you learn the game, you know? know, I'm just too set on one goal, and I didn't even really make sense of it. So this is going to be a farming triangle. I don't need to farm there. Basically, the bananas we'll probably harvest to get faster growth in the city. 3 turns. Lovely. Citizens, we do have a citizen working that food. I don't think this city is going to get a campus. Mostly because the adjacency isn't really that great. China is way above us in terms of what they're able to research. Ooh, another city-state right there. I want to go down there and meet him. Let's go over there and try to meet this guy. Yeah, Muscat. Another economic city-state. Go next turn. 1 turn we'll have that settler. And as much as I don't really want to, I'm going to... Oh wow, China's really doing some damage on them. That's so annoying. It's like, stick to your own land, China. Stop trying to take everyone else's. I don't know why they're even going to war. I guess it's none of my business anyway. We are going to settle this, and then we are going to buy this horse. That is something we are definitely going to do. I do wish I picked this up, because then we could have started trading with someone. Like, I don't know why Gandhi doesn't like us. Let's send him a delegation. Oh, yeah, he doesn't like us at all. That's so annoying. Settler, I should probably... Well, I have this guy down, but that's okay. Send you over there. Now we're moving slingers. What would be cool is if I could buy another builder and start getting the city online a little faster. 320.
Writing is easy.
Yeah, cool, we got writing. So we're start placing districts down next era. I mean, at this point the era is practically over. Build a quarry. We should probably get these online pretty quick here. Iron working gives us immortals, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go bronze working, so we can find that iron, and that will help us, you know, direct our settlements a little bit more strategically, ultimately. Maybe it's something I should have researched earlier, but I didn't, and this is the position we are in. Just trying to build that game tempo. That's really all I care about right now. We're moving to the next era a little faster than I'm used to. We're almost at turn 100, and I don't really have a military, don't really have that much science, that much culture, but all of that can change very quickly if I'm careful about where I place my envoys and how I build my campuses and what I do for culture. One thing I will say is this could be a good area for, what should we call it? One of these. So what we can do here is think about where things are going to go. Government Plaza could go there. That will boost that, I believe, right? Yeah, that boosts it quite a bit. So that's what we'll do. Government Plaza there. And then what we're going to do is Theater Square right there. Gives us +2 culture. Not bad. That helps. That helps. Not
There is
a lot.
no shame in deterrence. Having a weapon is very different from actually using it.
Oh, Gandhi thinks he can take me. That's what that sounds like to me. It's like, really?
The time has come. History marches.
Come and play, Gandhi. I will take you out. You don't think I can handle it?
Once again,
It's
we
like
have
you're
the
literally
opportunity
Gandhi.
to enhance our powers of...
So this would help the city grow really fast. +2 food to the starting city. That's pretty cool. But what I'm actually going to do is either go for Liang or Bengali. Bengali is cool because he helps us increase our science and culture. So that's what I'm actually going to do. And I'm just going to send him to this city.
Look back over the past with its change.
Now, I haven't gotten to the galley buildings. We founded the Pantheon, so we don't need this economic card anymore. And instead, what I'm going to do is this, because I do plan on buying some tiles. But, oh man, this is what do I do, guys? What do I do? I think 30% production towards builders is ideal at this point in the game. Again, 100% production towards ancient and classical era naval units. That's cool because I'm going to be building some naval units. We are in a normal age. Let's see, free inquiry, Pembroke voice, monumentality. I do plan on building a lot of districts. Exodus, we don't have a religion. Gain each time you trigger a Eureka +1 error score for constructing a building that provides science. But yeah, let's rock that one. Let's rock that as hard as we can. Figure out which ones we can really go to. Farmer resource, maybe. We're moving over here. Build a pasture. We'll build one of those. That's +1. Improve 2C resources. We have one already. Build an iron mine. Hopefully we have some iron. Build a water mill. Probably won't be doing that. We will definitely be building ancient walls, and we will own 2 galleys eventually. Eventually. I just want to get these land units out. I think this must be...
Gott grüße euch, Geselle.
Again,
Ich bin
Germany
Kaiser Friedrich
blows.
und
Germany
herrsche
just
über
gets so many
Lütsche
bonuses,
und Welsche Lande,
and they're
über
so
Burgund und
warmongering
manche
that
mehr.
it's annoying.
Ich weiß
Now, it might be a
wohl,
little
dass auch
biased,
ihr könnt
but
beherrschen mit rechter
I'm not a
Gewalt.
huge fan. Although, Oktoberfest, pretty huge. Pretty huge. I wish that was like a thing you could do in this game. It's like if you have like for the entertainment, instead of like bread and butter circuits, it's just like Oktoberfest. And it like drops neighboring people's loyalty. Like, like Rome just loses a bunch of loyalty because of Oktoberfest. Like, that'd be hilarious. Well, that's going to conclude this episode. And remember, no hospitals, mortuaries, or police stations. Signing off, this is Zenith.